Happy Friday, happy Friday. I hope everyone is having or has had a good day so far this Friday and gearing up to have an even blessed weekend. My son just got in from school. His sister, she picks him up from school in the afternoon, so he just got in. And I fixed him a little, he likes chicken pot pie. I fixed him a nice chicken pot pie. He's about to sit down and eat that. And I'm going to go in there and finish cleaning. I got to vacuum and do some laundry and stuff this weekend. Uh, I, I was supposed to be deeply involved into my studies this week. For some reason, I was just extremely tired. So I took some time, got some rest, and just trying to, pray and ask God what's going on. Sometimes you have a, like I say, when you have a calling on your life and you're in an area or environment, sometimes even the demons can see the anointing that's on your life. You have to be careful the people you go around, so their spirits won't interfere with yours. What God has assigned for you, your purpose, your true purpose. Man, it's been a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. But people have to be careful how they treat a true chosen one of God's servants, because those curses will come back on them 10 times worse. And if it don't come back on them, it come back on their children, their grandchildren. And some people be like, man, it be so much chaos going on in their family. Man, what's going on? Well, maybe somewhere down the line, people didn't realize what they did, but they put curses on their family because they were trying to interfere of what God was really trying to do here on earth. Don't mess with don't mess with one of God's chosen ones or his true anointed ones who has a calling on their life. And you will be able to recognize them because they're able to do so much without being taught. They're intelligent, very intelligent, and they can figure out and solve a problem without you even showing them or teaching them. And you'll see a light shining. They're going to shine bright with any environment they're in. So be careful how you treat people, because you never know if you're entertaining or in the presence of an earth angel. It's the spirit. People don't believe that anymore. They don't fear the spirit, but the spirit will live on forever. That's like in the Bible. It made the donkey talk. I'm trying to tell you, a spirit will transform into human form, and you'll be like, "What in the world just happened?" That's probably gonna be over some of you's heads because you probably haven't. That's why I say reading the Bible is one part of it. It's good getting to your word, but you have to know how to deal with the spiritual realm and get involved with learning how to know when you're in the presence of demons. Use your spirit of discernment, your awareness, and be more alert and attentive. Sometimes it's hard to see because people come to you like there'll be a wolf in sheep clothing. Some of them be pretending to be Christians, just and that, but have so many hidden agendas. So you have to be careful too. And your prayer life is very, very important. But you go to God and you don't tell everybody what you're praying for, because the same people you tell your prayer, what you're praying for, sometimes they'll go behind your back and go somewhere and do some witchcraft and do some spell to try to prevent you from even being able to get what you're trying to accomplish. It's deep, very deep. That's why I stick to myself. I might come out every now and then. Like I say, I'll change clothes. I'll be out. I'll go walk through the community. I'll be by myself. I don't hang around a lot of people in groups. I don't, because you never know what's on the next person's mind. I try to teach my son, little man here, try to teach him to do the same thing. It's a lot. And things are going to get worse until people really start believing the word and living according to how the word how God intended for us to live here on earth. You all, like I say, man, just get into your word, get into your spirit, man. Be careful who you entertain. And also, I want you all to know that it is very, 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 very important when you start dating, not to attach yourself to people who are not equally yoked. Um, you'll know that too. Do not attach yourself to just anything, because then it'll mess up your spirit, man, and then you'll be out here wondering what's going on, chaos in your life, because you don't attach yourself to a woman who probably done slept with multiple different people. So you're dealing with the spirits of the other people that she done slept with. That's why I be careful. I don't really go out. I don't be sleeping with everybody. I don't. I have females that are friends. Um, I just, I just, I stick to myself. I don't have the time to be entertained and give give a woman of my full divided attention, and then for me to come home one day and not be able to cater to her needs, and she walk out on me. I don't have time to be hurt again. I don't. So I tend to love myself, be there for myself, be there for my son, and when the right one comes along, then I will open the door and I will be willing to walk into her life or allow her to walk into my life with open arms. But other than that, I just don't have the time to get deeply involved, to be hurt. So I stick to myself to avoid for me investing too much time, because time is one thing you can't get back. You go out on a date, you can spend money, you ain't worried about that. But if you invest too much time or too much of your heart into another person, then they walk out on you, that hurts. So I choose not to get myself involved. I stick to myself, and like I say, one day the right one will come. If not, very I'm very comfortable being alone. In my word, it helps me stay grounded. God will send the right one. You all be blessed. Get into your spirit, man. I mean, get into your word. Feed your spirit, man, and be encouraged. Be blessed.